Hello YouTube! Welcome to my channel. I'm Rachel and my channel is called Racciella. I hope you enjoy this today. It's my first video, so I'm slightly nervous. A couple of people on Instagram actually asked me to do a review on my latest purchase, which is the twist bag from Louis Vuitton. I'm a little bit nervous doing this because I've never done anything like this before. I'm used to watching the amazing people out there, not doing this myself. So bear with me, I will do my very, very best. With me here, I have the carrier bag from Louis Vuitton. I think most of us know what one of these looks like. And inside, I've got a box here. Now this is my second box, I have to say. My first box was really, really big, and it didn't come with the leather cord strapping that you get usually. Unfortunately, they sold out, or ran out should I say, at Sloane Street. So when I went to see my SA in Manchester, thankfully brought out a box that was more the right size for the bag that I've got, and also put a leather cord on it. He's absolutely amazing. So that's the box that it came in. I'll pop that away. Try not to make too much of a mess. You should see my bed, it's crazy. Inside as well, I also got a little care booklet. I did try and focus this, but it just won't focus. But it comes with a little epi care booklet. And also I got the receipt here in this lovely envelope. So if we open this up, and I'll give you the code number as well if I can. So the code is M50280 and it's the Twist MM Epi in Grenade. Now I'll see if I'll get that to focus. There we go, just in case you want to order one. So I'll pop that away. Okay, let's get on with the bag. So it comes in this really, really cute dust bag that says Louis Vuitton. I think most of us again have seen one of these, so I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. And the bag itself, ta-da! It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not sure it's quite coming out as the correct colour. Sometimes it looks a little bit orange, I think, in certain lights, and it's a little bit misleading, but if I try and give you a close-up, it's absolutely fantastic. I love the base. The base is incredible. And it actually means in some cases you can put more items in it because they don't tend to fall around as much. They kind of separate a bit better. So this is the bag and it comes with a gorgeous strap for your shoulder. It's incredible. I do find that with Chanel bags, because they don't have that nice leather piece on the top, it can be, like, it can dig in quite a lot, especially if you pack your bag like I do. I tend to take everything and put the kitchen sink, so the chain is incredible as well. I don't know if it'll show it up, but the chains are absolutely beautiful, and probably not everybody's cup of tea, but I saw this bag and I had to have it. Basically, I went with all the intention to go and buy the Alma BB in cerise. Nirvana, my sales associate, brought it out, and then she said, let me just bring a couple of other pieces in. So she brought in the twist bag in black, and I do really like the twist bag in black. But then she brought this beauty out. She also had one in turquoise, but that one was put aside for a prince, I believe. I actually prefer the pink anyway, so lucky me. When she told me as well that it had just come out on the Monday, so that was Monday the 30th of March, and at that time, on the Wednesday the 1st of April, there was only 10 in the UK. And because it's a limited colour, it'll probably only be made for about a month and then they'll sell it for 3. That's what she said anyway. So with that being said, I knew it was an investment piece to get this particular bag, and maybe I'll get the Alma BB in a couple of months instead, or when I save my pennies. So I'll show you more about this bag. See if I can zoom in quite closely and you can see the really, really nice grain of that epi leather. Another thing about epi leather and what made me get this bag as well is that it's actually it was made in 1985, and that's the year I was born. So for me being 30 on the 1st of April and this being created in 1985, it was something else that meant so much more to me. I believe this is like a copy of a sort of grained leather that they made in the 1920s. I think that's what that care booklet said anyway, so I hope that's right. So again, I had to get this bag. It was almost like it was meant to be. And the twist on it is incredible. If I show you this twist, I mean, just listen to that. It's just gorgeous, and then it just lifts out of the hole. And then you can see that the strap for the bag is actually attached to the top. Now, on the PM size, I do actually prefer the PM. The PM has a piece that comes round here, like of leather, and then these pieces, I think, are actually on here, on most bags anyway. I actually prefer the PM rather than this, because it's just a hole. There's nothing particularly special about it, but it's still gorgeous. This fabric is, it feels like suede, but the actual little tab that you get with it actually says it's a man-made lining, so I presume it's the microfiber, because it feels very similar to the other microfibers I've got. Inside there is, if you can see here, a very small, well, I say small pocket, it fits the iPhone 6. I don't have the Plus, I have the normal 6, so it fits the 6 in there just perfectly. And then here at the back, now I wouldn't use this as a pocket, it actually comes with a very gimmicky mirror. I don't think it could be used for that much, and I'll show you. Hello camera! But it comes with a really cool little mirror, and I think it's fantastic. So that just goes in there like that. And it's actually really deceiving. This looks like a really, really small bag, but I can actually show you how much you can fit in. It fits quite a bit. So, first of all, we'll put the phone in. This is the iPhone 6, and it's rose gold as well. Ashley, you'll probably love that. So I'll pop that in there, and then we've still got loads and loads and loads of space. So, I've got this makeup pouch, and this is in the PM size, I think. It's the smaller one out of the ones you can buy. And inside I've just thrown a couple of things in, so I've got some Chanel foundation, I've got a Chanel blusher, and the lipstick I've got on at the moment is a Lancome Rouge in Love. So I just popped those in there, ready to go out, and if we just pop that in the bag. So you can see here, I'm just popping that over to the back side of the bag. Now, I do need a smaller purse. This is the Sarah wallet. It's quite a big purse, and I wasn't prepared to put it in this bag, but for now I will have to. We'll pop that in there, and you can see again, it just slides in. It's got so much room. Look, I can pull it out, I can put it behind if I want to, if that's gone forward, and there's still so much room, loads of room. I've got the 4-key holder from Louis Vuitton. Now, this mini key doesn't fit, so I have to keep that out, but at least my keys don't scratch my bag, so we'll just close that up. There we go. And again, this just slides in. If you see here, it's a bit hard to manoeuvre, there's just a small gap there, so I tend to just slide that in there and just let them rest on top. And again, there's still loads of room. I could pack it even more if I'm honest, but I won't. So we'll close it up and we'll just twist it. There we go. And we're ready to go out. It really is an incredible bag. It's so roomy. And the fact that these here dip in, it does help your items, especially if you've got loose makeup, for example, because that's what I did while I was in London. After I'd bought this bag, I didn't have my cosmetic pouch with me, so the loose makeup that I did put in just kind of fell within these bits, and it was fantastic because I knew where they were. It didn't get in the way of anything. Absolutely brilliant. So there we go, there is the bag. Also, while I was in London, I did do a small vlog, but I was a little bit tipsy on champagne, so I will probably put that up, but it's not the best, and I'm sure I'll get used to this if I do this again. I also got a couple of little cards. This one I got a couple of weeks ago from my sales associate in Manchester, Martin. He's absolutely beautiful. He gave me the little card holder. It actually has the new V with the like sail fly travel with suitcases Louis Vuitton written on it, the new line that's basically come out. and it's got a gorgeous trunk on here. It's just beautiful. So that one was off Martin, who's my sales associate in Manchester. And then I also got a small card from Nirvana as well, who's my sales associate in Sloane Street. I do hope she'd come back to Manchester though, we miss her so much. But when I went to Manchester and showed Martin, bless him, he sent me an email and said, oh my god, I've just seen the bag that you've got, that's incredible, because he thought I was going to go for the Alma BB. When I came in on Saturday, I went in on Saturday to see him and show him the bag. He actually gave me a little something. It's in this little gold Louis Vuitton, it's like a slidey envelope. And bless him, I sent him an email of me and Nirvana from the Sloane Street. It says, happy birthday, 1st of April 2015. He's just so beautiful. So that's that, I'll treasure that. It's absolutely beautiful. And I think that might be everything. I'm just looking around to see if I've missed anything. I can show you some details on the bag if you like. I'm not too sure if my camera will pick it up, but on the strap, I don't know if it'll show it. No, it probably won't. But on the strap it says Louis Vuitton Paris, and it's like hot stamped into it. This bag doesn't have any other symbol on it at all. The Epi range usually in one of the corners has like an LV stamped in. It doesn't have anything other than the twist lock that suggests it's Louis Vuitton. So I just think it's beautiful. Also, you won't be able to see this, but I'll take some pictures and put them on Instagram. It has a really, really nice little LV stamped in on the lock just there. It's just incredible, and I keep saying incredible, I'm sure, but it really is an absolutely beautiful piece. If you do want to go out there and get one, I really would go out quickly. When I went into the Manchester store on Saturday, Martin had a look on the computer to see if there was any more left in the UK. I believe there was one in Harrods, there was 2 in New Bond Street, and was that it? Oh, there is one in Manchester as well. So there's four in the country, and that was as of Saturday, just gone. So is that the 4th? I think it was the 4th. If you do want to get that one, they're incredible, and the turquoise is amazing as well. Please do go out and look at the turquoise and have a look at this in real life, because I'm pretty sure that this is not capturing the true colour. I do have a light on above, so it may be coming out slightly orangey because of that, but I hope you enjoyed this anyway. I don't know whether I'll do any more videos after this, we'll see. Hats off to anybody who does any YouTube videos, because for me, I find it so nerve-wracking. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. Speak to you soon. Bye.